Hi, I'm Lucas Stewart with Lowrance. I get a lot of questions about Structure Scan, even though it's been around for many years. And the biggest thing that you can do to make it look great is setting your range and adjusting the contrast. So across the bottom here is your range, how far you're seeing to each side. So you can see right now we're at a 100-foot range because we're in only about 10 feet of water. That's a good range for this depth, and especially seeing how we're real close to the bank here. There's no need to have a 300-foot range when you're obviously this close to the bank. What the range does for performance is if you have a narrower range, it's going to make objects look a lot bigger because it's pinging faster and it hits the object you're looking at more times. So if you're wanting to cover a really big area of water, 250 feet to each side, you're going to be pinging really slow because you've got to wait a longer time for that sound to come back, which is great for covering large areas. But if you want the best detail you can get of an area, you should use a narrower range. So if I wanted to go to an even smaller range, say 60 feet, you'll see you get a zoom in effect, but also it's going to start scrolling faster, it's pinging faster. So right now it's going to enhance, we're seeing some weeds in the water column there, and you can see here even the ripples in the bank. And if you wanted to go with a much bigger range, say let's 200 feet to each side, you're going to see the scroll speed slow down quite a bit. However, you're going to hit the bank on this side real close, but your right-hand side will extend down into the channel. The other adjustment is your contrast. So auto contrast on Lowrance works really well, and you can bias it up and down by making just a simple adjustments, or you can take it out of auto contrast and set the adjustment yourself manually. I find the auto contrast works really well, and I generally bias it a little bit down. It's usually just a little bit too hot of a return. You can see here, this return is still pretty hot. You're getting a lot of white. So if you turn down a little bit more, it's not so bright, and you can see those shadows of the objects we're looking at. So one other good adjustment is changing your color palette. So the standard that it ships with, the brown color, is really good for showing high detail, but the blue color palette works really well for showing shadows. So if you're looking for rock and you really wanted to see the shadow on the backsides, this blue color palette works really well. And you also get to see a little bit further with the blue color palette.